Hi guys, it's Lester here, and today I will be taking you guys on a tour around my hood, Fuzhou, the city of fortune. I will start off by taking you guys to a park right next to my home. It is called the Hot Spring Park, and as you can tell from the name of the park, it did actually have a hot spring inside the park, but not as the ones you go in with swim shorts on, but like a very large and shallow pit filled with ankle level hot spring. However, I was not able to film the place as it was taken down a few years ago for safety reasons. It is indeed a huge park. In the morning, we see people using their energies at doing exercises around the park, while it gets even more exciting during night times. All the fancy lights get turned on, and we will start seeing groups of people dancing together, mainly the elderlies. I still remember there used to be a maze built by tall bushes when I was still a kid, but unfortunately, like the hot spring, it was taken down without me noticing it until I revisited the park one day when I got back from holiday. Through this bridge, we will reach our next location, the Golden Rooster Mountain Park. This red bridge is called the Rainbow Bridge, and it is located on the top of the mountain. If you walk further into the park, you will see statue of a rooster resembling the park's name. And here comes my favorite place of this park, the lawn plank walk on the side of the mountain. You will have the view of all of the sectors of Fuzhou walking along this path. For example, like you can see the train station there. And well, while hearing birds tweeting around you if you go there during the morning. My mom and dad love to take walks at this place along with their friends. Well, it is not a huge mountain as you will need to take a long walk to reach the top, but big enough for the amount of exercise you'll need for the day. Here comes probably the most famous place of Fuzhou, the historical cultural block of 3 lanes and 7 alleys. I come to this place very often and like at least once every time when I get back to Fuzhou during holiday. Although the main street has been completely commercialized, we can still take a look around the small alleys. So this place is filled with ancient Chinese style buildings from all the way back to Western Jin Dynasty, which is around 1700 years ago. And it has been home for over 400 historical figures among the Chinese history. It has a very honorable name of living fossils of neighborhood. There are also some well-known food vendors who sell the most representable dishes of Fuzhou within this neighborhood, and some I've had since a child, and they're still there like until now. And I really recommend you to try them out as they're so delicious. Right next to the ancient Chinese street, we have a very modernized street. This is, I think, the most well-developed commercial street around Fuzhou. So if you want to shop for goods, this is the place to go. It has very well-established facilities around the street, like hotels and even a hospital right down the street. Along the street, we can see stores of famous brands like Air Jordan, Uniqlo, and more. A Lego store just opened up recently, and I still haven't had the chance to visit there, but I hope soon I will be able to go there. But with all the tall buildings alongside the street, there are also some delicious restaurants hiding inside these buildings. Varies from Western food to Japanese foods, and of course the famous local dishes. It is a place filled with youth energy, and is a place where younger people like to visit a lot. Not only because of the shopping environment or the restaurants, mainly because of the different and famous milk tea vendors around the street. Last but not least, we have a very quiet place. Quiet as in many people don't really visit this place, whether being a tourist or being a local citizen. Well, funny enough is that this is actually my first time going to this place. It is called the Zhenhai Tower, and this tower was destructed and rebuilt many times for different purposes throughout the history, like fortress or memorial palace, but its main purpose is to act as a beacon for the sailors in the past to reach the ports. There is a very interesting saying about this tower among the locals, and that is Fuzhou has never been struck by a typhoon after this tower was rebuilt. So I was actually very excited about like the views on top of this tower. as they say you can view the whole Fuzhou on this tower, but unfortunately I was so unlucky that the site was actually closed down for maintenance. So that's about it for the tour. Coming up is the interview with my cousin, who was raised in Fuzhou throughout her entire life, and I will be voicing over her answers. It's a city with very calm and relaxing lifestyle and with very comfortable pace. The citizens here are very simple and kind. It's a great place for living. It's comfortable and relaxing. I love the historical and cultural block of the 3 lanes and 7 alleys as I pass there every time when I go to school in the morning. Definitely the 7 Stars Well Market, just to experience the beauty of the domestic city life of Fuzhou.